space, otherwise known as the vacuum. This applies not only to galaxies, but also to the subatomic world of neutrons and electrons. All this space has been mostly overlooked by the scientific world. Harriman is one of the brave few willing to look for the missing pieces to the puzzle that modern physics seem almost content not knowing. Experiments in quantum physics have shown that there is in fact something in that supposedly empty space. Physicists have begun attempting to calculate the energy potential of the so-called vacuum, and the number they arrived at is greater than the energy contained in our visible universe. The conclusion is what physics calls the vacuum catastrophe, or the worst prediction in physics. And that's where science is shockingly content to leave it. Harriman is not content. He founded the Resonance Project in Hawaii to take up these issues he believes to be of great importance to the future of the human race. Another such issue is, why have all objects, galaxies, stars, planets, atoms, and electrons been rotating for more than 4 billion years? Where's the energy coming from? The mathematics of the Big Bang Theory simply can't explain this, but more importantly, isn't attempting to. Harriman finds great evidence to support that this too can be explained by the energy in the vacuum of space. Just 20 years ago, Harriman's suggestion that energy flowed both ways, both in and out from a black hole, made him a heretic in the scientific community, getting him banned from physics conferences. Since then, mainstream scientists, including the late Stephen Hawking, have come around to the idea. Harriman's paper, The Schwarzschild Proton, published in 2010, where he was able to prove, with the help of former Berkeley astrophysicist Dr. Elizabeth Rusher, that the mysterious strong force that holds protons together in the nucleus of an atom matches exactly the amount of energy believed to be contained in a black hole. These findings have made Harriman a bona fide quack and the subject of violent backlash in the scientific community, because the Resonance Project represents a topic that is becoming increasingly taboo in our so-called modern world, which is hope for the future. The possibilities of this next step in our understanding of the world around us are so immense, so much so that the mere mention of them draws seething hate and anger from those who can't imagine a world better than the one we have now. They can only imagine one worse. However, many wealthy backers can imagine such a world. In fact, it's hard for them to imagine human existence prevailing the next 1,000 years without such a progression. Someone once said, half the population believes the bad guys won. The other half believe the good guys never existed. In a society with such a defeatist attitude, it's easy to imagine why we don't get much good news. But the war is far from lost. Some believe it's just beginning.